Hello, Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome to this little comparison of the 3 different variations that have been released for the Mighty Morphin White Ranger figure in the Lightning Collection. This was the very first figure that was ever made in the Lightning Collection, and has been re-released now 3 different times. Once in its original Wave 1 iteration, it was repacked in the most recent wave, Wave 7, and during Wave 7 it had a Target exclusive Spectrum packaging release, which I think is the most obvious one to see here in comparison to the differences. So right here I have the Wave 1 release, the original first release. This is part of the first batch of them that I pre-ordered almost 2 years ago when Wave 2 came out. This is the Wave 7 re-release version, which is the one from like the new shipments, the new batches that are out in stores now. And then clearly that one at the end there is the Target exclusive Wave 7 Spectrum version. So let's go ahead and take a look at all 3 of these. So you can see on the packaging here on the side, Tom Whalen's box art is the same between the Wave 1 and Wave 7 releases. And then of course the Spectrum one has a new side profile artwork from Tom Whalen, and of course has the foil shiny kind of lightning pattern for the Spectrums in comparison to the regular whites. It could just be the lighting, it could just be my eyes. However, I do think the Wave 1 box could be slightly darker in its shade of gold in terms of that in comparison to the Wave 7 one. If we look at the back here, the back is the exact same between the two. The render is the same, except for the tape on this one is a little bit yellowed. My Wave 1 one, so that could kind of show how different they are. I'm looking at them here. They have the same warnings on them, the same Hasbro logo and everything, the same everything about them. The tops are the same, except one has my the peg shelf tag thing facing one direction compared to the other one. On the bottom, they are the exact same. They have the same barcode, so they are listed as the same product and same product number for that matter. The numbers there are the same. All the legal jargon is the same. The production numbers that are printed on the bottom, of course, are going to be different. The ones that are kind of like molded in there, because they are from different production runs, which makes most sense. Now my Wave 7 one I've kept mint in box. My Wave 1 one, of course, I have opened a long time ago to put on my shelf. While I don't have all the accessories laid out here for the Wave 1 one, they come with the same accessories. So they each have the Saba, they each have the little blue effect, blast effect piece, the fist hand, the holding hand, the karate chop hand. Right here I have him with the hands that he has on in the packaging. The same Tommy head and everything. Now, one rumor I want to dispel here is back when CMD Store from Canada put up Wave 7 on their eBay page, which is when we first got to take a look at it. Their picture for the re-release of Mighty Morphin White was showing an old promo shot that was released after Toy Fair 2019, which had shown the Saba not having the coin painted and a little bit of less paint detail on the face. And people took that as, oh, that's the Wave 7 differences between the two. That is not true. That was an old promo shot that was released back during Wave 1 and was soon not used anymore in more official stuff because of the fact that it was not accurate to the actual final product. And then that store uses it for the Wave 7 re-release, and people thought there was something different. So I just wanted to dispel that rumor right now. On the bottom here, where it says Power Rangers Lightning Collection, it says Saban's Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Now that was something that was taken off of the packaging ever since Wave 3. So now, for example, here's one of the Wave 7 pairs right here, Dino Thunder Red. There's no Saban above the Power Rangers logo because ever since Wave 3, they've taken that off. So every release ever since then just says Power Rangers Lightning Collection, but since this Wave 7 re-release version of him says Saban's, you can tell that they really are just reusing the exact same package here. Like I said, maybe there's a slight differentiation in the coloring of the artwork or even the gold on the figure, but that could just be the batches you get or whatever. But if you didn't get your Wave 1 Mighty Morphin White back when he came out in April of 2019, this is a perfectly fine one to get. It's the exact same figure. You're not going to be missing anything like that. You could have gotten the Target exclusive Spectrum release, which came out during the Wave 7 run. So to actually really compare it here between the two Wave 7 versions, you can really see what a Spectrum package is in comparison to a regular package. Now, just to dispel this, which I think most people know at this point, but I still see it asked occasionally, are there any differences between the figures and the Spectrum packages? No, there's not. The only thing that's actually different about the inside of the package is you can see, and it might be hard to see, So the lightning pattern that's behind the figure, you can really look at it here below Saba. So there's like a lightning bolt on the side of each of the package on the actual like background. Right here, it's still white. It continues the white pattern here. On the Spectrums though, that same pattern area there, which maybe this is a better look, sort of, it's all black down here in comparison. So the entire side of the boxes on their backdrop are black on the Spectrums in comparison to the white. But besides that, there is no difference between the figures actually inside. It's just the boxes on the outside that are different and that are causing the whole rarity and stuff like that. The tops are going to be the kind of yellow gold and then the whole foil shiny Spectrum. The back render is the exact same. There is nothing different there except they added the Spectrum thing there. And they actually still share the same product number of the E5929, so there's nothing that's different there. However, they actually do have different barcodes this time. Spectrums are under a different barcode system and number to them, so that is actually something that is different between the two, and that's the case with all Spectrums. They have different barcodes than their original counterparts, just so that way there's some kind of distinction between them in the systems of targets and stuff. And of course the side is all that, and then if we take a look at the other side, you get kind of the continuation of the side profile, and then same thing there, but just, you know, if it's Spectrum or if it's regular. So White Ranger is a figure that you're definitely going to want to pick up. It was the very first figure, so Hasbro really brought their A game with it because it's the start of the line. This was indicative of every figure that we were to get after this. If you want to check out a little bit more in depth about Mighty Morphin White, I did cover him in my Lightning Library episode about Wave 1, which I'll link here in a card here somewhere on the screen. But I just wanted to do this real quick video to discuss the actual differences, or really lack thereof, between the Wave 1 release of Mighty Morphin White, the Wave 7 release of Mighty Morphin White, and the Wave 7 Spectrum Target exclusive box version of Mighty Morphin White. So I wanted to thank you all for watching this video today. We just recently hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel, which was our 2020 subscriber goal. So thank you all so much. I cannot appreciate that more. That was just amazing. Thank you all so much. But continue to, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and just see the channel grow. And I'm always going to be doing Lightning Collection content here, and hopefully in 2021 I'll be doing more Tokusatsu content here on Toku Topics. And of course, you can follow me for updates on Twitter at 2 different places, at either Living Ranger Key for my personal account, or at Lightning Fig PR for all strictly Lightning Collection. And until next time, I'll see you all on Toku Topics. Tokusatsu forever.